CM Punk made his WWE return at Survivor Series War Games in what can only be described as one of the most insane fates of history we have ever seen in professional wrestling. The man who said that he would never go back, the man who said that being in WWE made him sick, not just 10 years ago, is now back. Talent aren't happy, maybe, potentially. We'll talk about that later in this video, but there's a lot to get to. I'm Omer Q for Real Take Wrestling. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Okay, so I'm going to tell you everything that we know so far. A lot of the information that's trickling out is from FightfulSelect.com. Highly recommend you all go check it out. And basically, what happened here seems to be that the deal for CM Punk to WWE came together very quickly. It became apparent yesterday that there was not a non-compete from his AEW contract, so he was able and available to go wherever he wanted. And it was just a matter of the two sides coming together. Now, we had heard rumors and speculation that there had been a meeting between Punk and Triple H. We did not know the details or any details from that potential meeting until today. And what we learned here is that Punk and Triple H spoke for about an hour, mended fences, and agreed to move forward together in this endeavor, what can only be described as an endeavor, pun fully intended, for CM Punk to make his return to WWE. And the reaction backstage seems to be a bit of a mixed bag, according to Fightful. There's some people who are pretty excited about the prospect of having CM Punk in your locker room, about having a star of this caliber, and then bringing him in. And also, like, let's be honest, taking some of the spotlight away from AEW. And not only do you have that reaction, but you also have the alleged reaction of people like Drew McIntyre, who apparently walked out after CM Punk had returned, or sorry, after it was apparent that CM Punk was coming back. And the reports are, according to PW Insider, that McIntyre stormed to the back, was very angry when he got backstage, to put his hoodie on and left. And this report came out very, very, very soon after the pay-per-view was over. Now, I was there live in Chicago. I saw McIntyre storm out before, like, it was basically right before Punk came out. So, we also know that the talent were actually told that Punk was going to be there just before they went out for that War Games match. So, and it was only the talent, some of the talent involved in the main event. So, other people had no idea he was even there. So, professional wrestling, being pro wrestling, it's a very weird thing. Of course, there's this video going around now too of Seth Rollins being very angry about CM Punk and flipping him off, saying "F you," all that kind of stuff in front of the fans. This happened after the pay-per-view went off the air, I should say. So a lot of people who were watching online or on Peacock or whatever did not see this. This was only for those of us in the arena. So let's just say this. While, I know people want to believe these things, and look, I'll be honest here. Sometimes in pro wrestling, it is hard to discern what is real and what is not with some of this news. Like, genuinely, it is hard. But one thing we should all be mindful of is these are professional wrestlers, and this is still professional wrestling. The Rollins case definitely seems to me to be a case of him just working. I genuinely think he's just working. Punk was waving to him too, like giving him a little wave. Like, I don't. If it was not working, then WWE has a massive problem. If they did not consult Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Becky Lynch, everyone who's at the top of the pecking order in WWE, there's a massive problem there. But all that aside, I don't think that he was actually mad in that he wanted to fight CM Punk and this was a surprise. And no, I don't think it was that. I think it was more of, hey, look, this just happened. People know that I don't like him. Let's lean into it because there's some money to be made here. And that's really what this all came down to. Not only, right, do you have CM Punk, who just got fired from AEW, who we kind of know still has it, at least on the mic. His in ring work is really good still, too. He's able to tell a story with a match. For someone like that, and for WWE, who still need to renegotiate their WWE Monday Night Raw deal, their TV deal, getting CM Punk in the door is going to increase ratings and could put you over the hump in your negotiations. Like, genuinely could do that. So there's a lot of benefit to bring him in, and I covered this in a video, actually, I did earlier this week. Go check that out, youtube.com/Real Take Wrestling. So, in the end, though, all the news aside, all of the hullabaloo and hoopla about CM Punk aside, the one thing that remains constant here is that CM Punk proves himself to be a needle mover. There is a reason why everyone is talking about him. There's a reason why, I'm literally on the move in Chicago with a makeshift studio setup that's why the audio levels are so low. Um, like, there's a reason why we're doing this. It's because the dude is, for better or worse, the most captivating personality in professional wrestling. It is just the God's honest truth. And he's back in WWE. Now, of course, this is going to lead to matches. I think personally that his WrestleMania match is going to be with Seth Rollins for the World's Heavyweight Championship. They're going to main event night one, and he's going to be like, I main evented night one, or I main evented WrestleMania, which is really going to make that line of CM Punk's to MJF resonate a little bit more with some fans when he was like, go over to the other side and main event night one of a buy one get one free extravaganza, whatever he said. That was really funny, and it is really funny looking back. But CM Punk is back. Talent are maybe unhappy. We'll talk about that more later. And one thing is for damn sure: WWE just made a massive signing, and the pendulum has shifted way, way in the direction of World Wrestling Entertainment. Let me hear from you. I want to hear what you have to say. Let me know in the comment section what you think about CM Punk's return. What do you think about the talent moving or storming out and being angry? Do you think it's a work? Do you think it's real? Let me know in the comments. Also, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released.